Hey everyone, Chantel here with your August 2025 Calgary housing update. There's been a big shift in our market over the past few months, so let's break it down together. So the big picture is overall prices are cooling. The benchmark price across all residential properties is $577,000. That's down from last month, nearly 4% lower than this time last year. But before you panic, remember prices have climbed a lot over the last few years. What we're seeing now is more of a correction as supply improves and not a full-on collapse. So apartment and row homes, this is where we're seeing the biggest drops that are happening in the market. With more inventory and more competition, especially from new builds, prices have taken the hardest hit. Row homes are down almost 5% year over year, and apartments are down nearly 6%, their fifth straight monthly decline. Detached homes sales eased to just under 1,000, but new listings are high. Prices dipped 1% over last month, with bigger drops in the northeast and east, but city center actually saw prices climb 2% compared to last year. Now, semi-detached, these are holding up much better. Sales are stronger, supply is tighter, and prices are actually 1% higher than last year and nearly 4% higher year to date. So sales and inventory in August saw 1,989 sales, which is about 9% lower than last year, but still above long-term trends. Real story inventory. We now have 6,600 homes on the market, the highest August supply since 2019. That's pushed our months of supply up to 3.5 months. Translation, we're not in an overheated seller's market anymore. We are in balanced market conditions now. So with regards to the regional highlights, Airdrie inventory is up. Prices are down about 4% year over year. More choice means more pressure on sellers. In Cochrane, prices are holding steady even with a supply rising, still about 2% higher than last year. And in Okotoks, tighter conditions, inventory is low compared to other regions, and prices are still up about 2% year to date, even with some recent dips. So what does this all mean for you? Well, buyers, you finally have options. More supply, more negotiating power, less competition than the last 4 years. Sellers, pricing strategy matters now more than ever. Homes that are sharp, staged, and well marketed will still sell well, but gone are the days of listing high and hoping for high prices. Investors, keep an eye on condos and row homes. With prices softening and supply rising, there could be opportunities if you're playing the long game. Now could be your time. This market is much more balanced than we've seen the last few years, but it's not one size fits all. Your experience is going to vary depending on the property type, price range, and even the neighborhood that you're looking into. If you're wondering how these numbers affect your plans, whether you're buying, selling, or just waiting it out, reach out anytime. I would love to chat about your specific situation. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you don't miss any more month's updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.